Hi and welcome to this video for you who grew up with a narcissistic mother. And in this video I want to talk about another anonymous situation that a woman has described to me, and I want to share that because I'm sure that this all resonates with us survivors of narcissistic mothers, and it's a way of making sense of things, and it's a way of speaking the truth, and it's a way of healing. So I really want that for you. And so I'm a survivor, and I'm also a registered counselor, and I offer right now I have a 12-week healing journey program that you're really welcome to click on the link below this video to find more information about. And yeah, love to be of help to you. So let's start with this video then. So there are quite a few people who have told me that one of their big struggles and pains is that they feel like they've had a wasted life. And life has gone by, perhaps not being aware that of one's own truth, of who one truly is, because we start life with deep emotional trauma, with having a narcissistic mother who didn't ever help us connect to ourselves because she could only see us as an extension of her. So she couldn't even see us as a separate person to her. So you wouldn't have had any help to get to know yourself. You wouldn't have had any help to support and begin to feel proud and develop. A lot of what you did was survive, and survival often carries on without knowing into childhood. So from that perspective, there is a lot of wasted time, a lot of wasted life, a lot of regret and things that could have been, one wishes that would have turned out differently than what they have. And it's true, we don't get the time back that we have lost. I know myself as well, like I would have done things differently. Had I started out in life feeling secure from the beginning, there are so many opportunities, so many great experiences that I could have had, and I never had a chance to have them, which is a regret. But, and it's one of those things that if you have been able to heal, and if you have been able to provide better for your children, then you may see, whilst being happy for them, that they are starting out life in a really good way. So you might be very happy for them, but at the same time it also reminds us about how our own lives were not started in this safe way. So we didn't have that, and so a lot of our lives were survival. A lot of our lives were about feeling self-doubt, bad about ourselves, low self-worth, feeling insecure, not even being open to the fact that life could just feel good, not even being open to relationships that could be equal, that could just feel good, not being open to the good sides of life, and perhaps just being a lot of struggle and getting through days and so on. So there is definitely that side to this. At the same time, what really I find comforting to know is that we are alive right now. None of us know how long our life is going to be. None of us know what tomorrow brings. But your experiences that you have had I'm talking now from a more spiritual perspective, because from a not human perspective it is pain, and it's regret, and it's there is waste and there is loss. But if you're looking at it from a more spiritual perspective, then what is and this might not be right for you, and if it isn't, then you should just ignore it, because who am I to say this to you if you don't feel that way? Just then, in that case, just end this video and don't go, listen to yourself, what's right for you. But if you're open for it, and if it makes sense to you, then I would say, for some reason, you are in this life. And when we have a lot of pain, we can be really, really wounded by it. But it also can give us certain gifts in that pain. Like, why are so many of us so very deeply empathic? Why are so many of us so very deeply sensitive? Why are so many of us feel the need to be considerate, honest, fair, that we have this morality inside of us that's really strong? These are the things that perhaps one has developed in order to survive a family like this. And they are also, on the other side, they came through trauma, they came through pain, at the same time, it's who you are. And no one can ever take that away from you. And also, these are precious, wonderful things that doesn't always feel that good, because it's also a matter of how much empathy do you have. Do you have almost too much for others, perhaps not enough for yourself? So there's a lot of different ways of looking at this. But nevertheless, looking at this from a spiritual perspective, you live a life, you get lessons, and you grow from that. And so this is not for everyone. I'm just thinking, where in your life are you actually spiritually speaking, showing up with love, showing up with empathy, showing up with your sensitivity, and showing up with all this sense of what's right and what's not fair and wrong and so on? I mean, perhaps you're actually able to be there for someone in your life in a way that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to be. And that can make a whole difference. We know that. I know that I had a grandfather who made all the difference in the world to me. And so we never know how much just kindness can matter to someone else. But it really can. It really can make all the difference in the world and to someone. And so with this sense of wasted life, you write that you are angry with yourself, and anger does need to be expressed. Anger, all these feelings, is something that you need to be next to. And once expressed, how can you do it? Do you have someone you can talk to? Do you have even a community where other people allow you to be how you are, like other people who are survivors, for instance, to understand? I have that kind of community, and you're really welcome if you're interested in that. Somewhere where you can express your anger and be understood. Somewhere where you can speak the thought about feeling like your life is wasted, and have others say, well, I feel that way too. And I know myself as well, I maybe wouldn't have gone this direction if I didn't experience everything, but I'm trying to turn it into a gift and service to make a difference from this. So your biggest desire is to be normal. So with the anger, I think it's a matter of expressing it, allowing it, being next to it, journaling about it, screaming to it, smashing your hand in the table, well, obviously not scaring everyone else, but just get it out of you, get it expressed, allow it to be there. And feelings tend to move through us when we allow them, when we're next to them. I also have I have some help with this, and if you're interested in that, you can join my email community. There's a link in the description to this video, and then you come into my email community and you can ask me for it. I sometimes give this away, so I can do that if you're interested. So your biggest desire is to be normal. Well, do you know what? There's no such, I understand that, but then there's an implication that you're not normal, saying that you want to be normal because you don't feel that you are. But the thing is, like, if you study any life, what's actually normal? We are all based upon some of it's genetic, and other parts of, a lot of us are also like adaptations to kind of relationships, what kind of experiences we've had, what kind of, so there's a lot of abnormality in the situation you grew up in with a narcissistic mother. There's a lot of abnormality in the fact that you had to survive, and you ended up not being able to be yourself and making choices in your life from a point of authenticity and what's truly right for you. And that's the other thing I want to tell you, is that, well, we're still alive and nobody knows what tomorrow's going to bring, so make the best of what you have and heal, and get some help, even like healing. Join my healing journey if this is you, so that you can, even if that doesn't like do everything for you, it will still give you really important ways of connecting deeply with yourself and putting you on the right track moving forward. So so needing the strength and wanting the strength to cope. Sometimes we have to lean on other people. Sometimes it really helps to be validated. It really helps to be around people who also feel this way, and who understand the trauma from the inside. I think that's the best. And you're right that you really want your children to be contented. Well, there's so much love in that. This is what you have. This is what your mother did not have. This is pure love. So your life is not wasted. You have a lot of love inside of yourself, and but heal so that you can also give yourself some of that love. And also, if you're open for it, a spiritual perspective can actually lead you into a place where you can find a deeper purpose with everything, with your whole life story. So if this has really resonated with you, please join my email community. And if you'd love to join my 12-week healing journey, you're really welcome. It's a really wonderful process, and I'd love to have you there. So you can find some information about that in a link here as well. And all the best to you, and please like, subscribe or comment if you also want to do that, because it really, really does help support my channel, and I thank you for that. Okay, I hope this has been helpful, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.